to IELTS Hero. In this video, I'm going to discuss different ways of writing examples in an IELTS essay, and at the same time what to avoid. يعني في الفيديو ده هنتكلم عن طرق مختلفة من احنا to use the examples and also ايه كمان اللي ممكن نتجنبه واحنا بنكتب examples. There are 5 ways to put good examples in an IELTS essay. Number 1, to use such as. So when you want to use such as, you have to put after them nouns. So like here in the examples, many people today eat too much fast food, comma, such as hamburgers and pizza. So now as you can see, after such as, you put hamburgers and pizza, or nouns, I mean. Okay, the next one, you have another example like fast food such as hamburgers and pizza, and you have 2 commas before and after, can have a damaging effect on people's health. Number 2, using the phrase also, for example. For example can come at the beginning of a sentence or at the end of a sentence also. So if it comes at the beginning of a sentence, it is followed by a comma, then a complete full sentence. So you should write it like this. For example, they eat too much fast food that is high in sodium and saturated fats. Number 3 is you can also use take X, comma, for example. Let's see the example. So here we say take fast food, comma, for example. And then you complete another sentence. Even eating out only once or twice a week can have a negative effect on so-and-so as seen in the example. Our 4th way to give an example is to start a sentence by saying a good illustration of this is, and then you start talking. So if you look carefully at this example, a good illustration of this is when people buy yogurts that are labeled low in fat because they think they are healthy, comma, but in fact they contain high amounts of sugar. So this is how you can start another way of giving examples. Our 5th way to use or to give examples in an IELTS essay is using the phrase in fact. You can start a sentence by giving this phrase and saying, like in the example, in fact, comma, many yogurts are labeled low in fat, but in fact, they contain high amounts of sugar. What to avoid when giving examples. ايه اللي هنتجنبه واحنا بندي examples في IELTS essays. أول خطأ بيقع فيه ناس كتير جدا is the personal example. I know that the question in the IELTS asks you to give examples based on your own experience. هو هنا ما يقصدش personal experiences. He means things that you have observed in society. So for example, last month I had to take a week off of work to look after my sick son. What is the better way to say this? For example, many parents have to take time off to look after their children when they are sick. So بلاش please إن احنا نعمل any personal examples in our essays. تاني خطأ بيقع فيه ناس كتير جدا is giving a fake study example. يعني ايه؟ يعني هو طبعا في الامتحان فاكر ان انا علشان اكتر الكلام بتاعي I should give some statistics or whatever in my writing. But please do not do this. Okay? For instance, تعالوا نشوف الإكزامبل قدامنا. Recent research by the University of Cambridge shows that 90% of construction work is done by men. It's better to say the following. For instance, it is well known that the majority of construction work is done by men. احنا عارفين كويس جدا when to give percentages. This is when you write a research paper and you will have to write citations and references to prove that your piece of information is right. Okay, but in an IELTS test, you're only tested for your language and for the way you structured your essays. Thank you for watching and wait for more videos soon. Goodbye.